Hello my friends, hello and welcome back to another Sunday stream. It's time to play some more Knights of the Old Republic, which is going to be great. Hope you're looking forward to this one. I hope you all had a wonderful week. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend thus far. We're still running on our weekend, of course. It's Sunday, and Sunday means games. So, Knights of the Old Republic, last time we just barely managed to escape Taris, the planet that we crashed on with the beginning of this game. We got our own ship now. It's called the Ebon Hawk, which is obviously a nod to the Millennium Falcon, and we have blown off just as the planet was being destroyed by Malak's forces, because he didn't think that the search was going quick enough. That's the kind of person we're up against right now, so that's gonna be tricky, but surely we can pace him. Now we've managed to land on Dantooine, which is the somewhat of an agricultural planet, really, but also the location of one of the Jedi Council's hideouts, you could say, or at least one of the temples of the Jedi Order. That is where we are now. We've been asked to have a meeting with the Jedi Council. So let's see what they have to say today, shall we? There we are. Good stuff. Let us load. Hey. Dantooine, the Jedi Enclave. That's where we are now. Last time we had some issues with some weird texture bugs. I managed to fix those because apparently they are attached to the grass on this planet. So if you've got grass enabled in Knights of the Old Republic, you're going to get weird texture glitches. Good to know. Yeah. Let's have a little chat with this Lord Arca Sulas. You may take a moment of your time. Certainly. Yes, go ahead. You represent a citizen called Rundil Otsulem, who in his ranch has had difficulty with Mandalorian raiders. Whoa. Yeah, I can imagine so. There's probably still some splinter cells after what happened before. His daughter has been kidnapped, and the question is if we've heard of her. Her name is Sasha. No, unfortunately we don't know who you're talking about. Yes, we will... problems with the Mandalorians common on this planet. Okay, they are, but you know little of the history behind this. Come on, natives of the planet could tell me more. Well, I'll keep an eye out. We will go. Good, good. What do we have here? Nothing really, okay. There's just a few Jedi walking around here. That's just how we roll, yeah. There's a few Jedi. Attack Mercantile. Let's see, we've got Kratis, Yurkel, and Karl Kar. I am not a member of the Order, that is true. So you are the proprietor of the general store. Majestic fields, rolling plains, wide open terra firma. Oh, you call it elbow room. Alright. Yes, we'll be waiting for them. Not that blasted Zerka Corp. Yes, Zerka is problematic. And it'll be Kratis Yurko. I have a feeling he doesn't like Zerkakor. What do you have against Zerkakor? Oh. Okay. Oh. That's aggressive. They got a monopoly on half the galaxy already. That's a bit much. Yeah. Oh, so they monopolize location and then they drive up prices on essentials. And they've thrown themselves in with the Sith. Yes, these are lovely people. Lovely people. And how has it gotten even worse? Oh, because they're supplying to the Sith, so yeah, if you don't have morals, you can make a lot of profit. Yeah? That sounds very accurate. That sounds like something we see a lot of here as well. Bad enough they're helping to finance the war effort. Yeah. Oh, they do slaving, pillaging planets, genocide of indigenous species. Star Wars is such a nice universe. So much nice things. Yes. Sometimes people say like, yeah, we're used to Warhammer, and that is so gritty, and Star Wars is such a nice place with such friendly people. Well, obviously you have not really been listening to the Star Wars universe lore. Sheesh. What do you have for sale? Yes, your selection is limited. We don't. Ooh, a few special items we won't find anywhere else. Let's have a look. Yep. That was weird. There we go. Sanasiki's blade. 7,000 credits. Eesh. Gradable blade. Already has a +2 attack modifier. That's pretty solid. Jurgen Kolto's assault rifle. Yeah, he definitely has a few nice things. Calrissian's utility belt, which just gives you a +3 on every skill necessary. Really good stuff. Oh. Worth. Oh. And then we have the owner of Aratek Droids. So I guess you sell droid parts. Okay, so you actually have protocol droids that are not programmed to interact with... So you've got protocol droids whose main focus is to be a protocol between different people, and you're making it so that those droids will not do that task. You have a weird understanding of what a protocol droid should do, mister. Okay. What do you have? Just droid plating? Yeah, just general droid stuffs. Alright. Let's just keep going. That makes sense. Disra? Disra Lurjad. Okay. We may call him Disra. You want to know what brings me to this place? A ship. Yes. Did we share that we came here with Bastila? Surely you must have seen that, since we were coming from the same ship, so... Yeah, I came here with Bastila. You've heard a little of how she escaped. Did she save us from that planet as well? Something tells me the story has been twisted. Let's just say we worked together. It's good to have her back here on Dantooine. Yes, yes. Yes. But she's a cocky Jedi, though. Very cocky. May the Force be with us. And with you, sir. And with you. The Jedi Enclave. We're just waltzing in solo.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you
Padawan?
mock the honored traditions of our order?
Do I look like a Padawan? I believe you are mistaken. I am not a Padawan. I came here with Bastila.
Bastila? I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation.
That is correct.
Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talent.
Right.
But as for you,
Yes.
You claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence.
Oh my.
This is some type of jest. It is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
Well, I am telling you the truth.
Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair.
Kind of.
My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn.
Agreed.
I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
And with you, Belia. Be kind to people. Please. Where do we go? That is to the outer courtyard. Okay, so the council chamber is on the left. So let's head just can. What's behind these doors? The solar. Alright. Okay, so Solar is a Pazak player, that's clear. Okay, free stuff. I don't mind. And Alan
Why are you
Matale.
bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some servant. Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the council of your rude behavior.
Sure, then I will tell the council about your rude behavior. Alan Matale. You are not a pleasant person to talk to. Very. Those are characters. We've got some charisma, we've got some wisdom, mainly strength and... Yeah. Okay, so there's a training room on the side here. With a workbench. Training computer. Nice. Guess that is the Jedi Council.
I'm waiting for you inside.
Oh, then I guess it's time to have a little chat with the council.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council.
Special
With
case?
Me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
Wait. We have Master Rook. We have their own version of Yoda, really. Same species, but it's Master Vandar. Oh. What do you want from me?
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
At this age? Interesting. Strong in the Force.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this man. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Taris.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
Quite a bit. Quite a bit. This is also why Yoda was so against training Luke, because Luke already had this rashness in him, this rush to go out there and follow his emotions. Okay. But I am willing to try my best.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training.
Yes.
Though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
Would appear they worry. But which side we would take? A new vision? That must be Revan. And Malak, most likely.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Starforge so valuable?
The Starforge?
Can its power truly be worth the risk?
Some kind of device.
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
Did she say anything else?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
I had a rough night.
You got it.
That's good. Okay, let's bring Karth along and mission, I guess? Yeah. Oh, mission seems rather distant. Maybe you should talk to her. Something tells me she has a lot to process, considering her own planet was destroyed.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Taris. I still can't believe it's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
I can imagine. Malak will pay for what he did.
Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malak's days are numbered too. But that doesn't make the pain go away, you know?
Fair enough.
I'm not saying I
It
can't
can take
go
a
on or
long
anything
time
like
to
that.
process something like that.
It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face.
Yeah.
But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malak, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Taris, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malak or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Yeah, in a way, it might get worse over time. Because a lot of the time, right after something like that happened, you just can't really process it yet. And you need your time to really understand that a thing is gone. Then feel that a thing is gone, really. Because those first few days after is just like, well, theoretically, it feels like I could just go back. And then as time goes on, you really begin to realize that no, those times are past. those things are gone. And that's when you can begin to mourn.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream.
Oh?
A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins
Sharing
here
a
on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Agreed. They seem to be searching for something.
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream.
Is that so?
It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
So that means I'm having visions now?
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Are you suggesting Bastila is my master?
We cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together.
Well, I guess he believes in destiny rather than force. Confusing. Are you suggesting I'm joined with her?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
I will try my best.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from
Makes
the light
sense.
and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
Thus, slowly but surely becoming a larger force to deal with. Jedi turning to the dark
The
side.
lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila
Yes.
must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Very well. I accept.
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you are willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
As you wish. Does that mean it's time for a training montage?
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face.
Yes.
The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands
Training
of the Order.
montage,
Meditation will
montage.
teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order.
Very well.
A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress
We're getting
amazing.
strong. Quite
In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You've done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
What must I do, Master Shah?
In the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
Okay, so we need 3 tests in order to become an actual Padawan. What kind of tests are these?
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical.
Right.
Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do,
Yes.
you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Okay, so first things first, we need to learn about the Jedi Code. Yes, the best way to learn about the Jedi Code is to ask another Jedi. Bastila?
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
I thought they said that I could ask Bastila for help. Well then, Dorak.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from
He's some
history are
form of
doomed to
librarian,
repeat, or so they
archivist,
say. As
so
a chronicler
surely
of the
he
academy
knows.
here on Dantooine,
Yes.
I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
I am eager to learn, Master.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years.
Yes.
We are as old as the Republic itself.
Older
Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun.
Aha.
Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic.
Yes.
Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
Yes, we had Exar Kun. Exar Kun was originally a Jedi who was very, very focused on learning a lot about dark side knowledge as well, instead of just the light side. So he was looking for dark side holocrons, studying them, then gaining immense power from that. And then at the same time, we have Ulic Qel-Droma, who was another Jedi who clashed with Exar Kun for a while as well, but was being twisted further and further into the dark side. And as such, Ulic Qel-Droma eventually became the apprentice for Exar Kun until much later, when Ulic Qel-Droma finally realized that he was going the wrong way and returned to the light by shutting himself off completely from the Force. And Exar Kun was defeated, but the way that was done, I believe, he formed a certain ritual as well. Yeah, he got a lot of his knowledge from Naga Sadow, who was a Sith Lord way before this, who used Sith alchemy to become immortal in a way, by becoming a Sith spirit. But what does Exar Kun have to do with Revan and Malak?
All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim.
Yeah.
They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's
Yeah,
jurisdiction.
Caldroma and
After much
Exo Kun also
debate, the
worked
Senate
together with the
chose not to
Mandalorians.
intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation.
Yeah, so slowly but surely the Mandalorians would be picking off all of these Outer Rim systems that were not a part of the Republic. But eventually, they obviously started to look inside the Republic for a new location. We ended up in a war anyway.
The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds,
Yeah.
preparing for massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun.
And then the most important question, of course, did the Jedi join in?
The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid,
Mhm.
but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict so soon after the war.
Yeah, they were
with
afraid
Exar Kun.
they would
While
cause
the Jedi
another
Council
Exar
preached
Kun.
patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak.
Yeah.
They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally.
Which is quite quick if you consider the scope of the galaxy, the Star Wars galaxy at large. To think that in just, well, in 3 years really, and then minus the time it took for the Jedi to respond, Revan completely beat back the Mandalorians, which is kind of impressive. So how did Revan fall to the dark side then, after defeating the Mandalorians?
Revan and Malak were heroes,
Yes.
great saviors of the Republic. A third of the Republic fleet was under their direct command. And then something happened.
What?
Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet.
Something tells
All
me that's
contact
not
was
what they
lost.
found.
For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed.
Where did they disappear to then?
Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet.
So that's just
Revan
1
had assumed
year,
the title of
really,
Sith
that
Lord.
they were
The hero
missing.
had become a conqueror.
But they returned with like a massive invasion fleet. Where did they get all of the ships for this fleet?
Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars.
Right?
But many more are of an alien design we've never seen before.
That's
the
not
source
good.
of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain.
Which sounds
It
like
seems
we might
impossible
have
to
some
have
form
created
of
it in such
ally.
a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power.
And they were probably aggravated and irritated because of the patience of the Jedi Council. They had seen that the Jedi Council had stood by as the Mandalorians were attacking the Republic, whereas Revan and Malak took action against them and fought to save lives. So what happened next?
For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan.
Yep.
As you probably know.
I know. I
she
had a
was
vision.
there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago. But things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers.
What can I learn from Revan's history exactly?
Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
I would actually say that the greatest of Jedi are probably the ones that are most likely to fall to the dark side then, because they are the ones who are being looked at for action, for decisiveness, and that action and decisiveness is exactly what could foster this urge to use the powers of the dark side to finally take care of these problems. I will think on this.
May the Force be with you.
Also, I needed to know about
Greetings,
the
young
code.
apprentice. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith.
I agree, but where are the archives?
This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of Master.
Oh.
We must protect overeager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge.
Are you afraid of another
Knowledge
Exarch?
is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a master to truly understand.
And not be
You
corrupted
should
by it.
ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith.
I guess he is not going to be teaching us about
May the Force be with you.
the tenets. What about you, Master Vandal?
Good evening, apprentice. I trust your training goes well.
It does, but I seek knowledge of the Jedi Code.
All Jedi must know the code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. Think and meditate on these truths, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
Thank you, Master Vandal. So that is the code. There is no emotion. There is peace. So suggesting that you should stay calm and not let your emotions rule you. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. Learn and don't just react from a sense of ignorance, but find out what's going on first. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. Which is different from order. You would think that the opposite of chaos would be order, but here they're saying harmony. So order is more of like a structured system, whereas harmony is more like taking all of these unique things and letting them join together. Which is different. You would think that the Jedi are closer to like the paladins of D&D, who are so focused on order, keeping things along with those laws, but that's not really what they're about, the Jedi. They are more about harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. That probably alludes to the fact that Jedi believe that they will become one with the Force eventually as they pass on. Okay, so we've learned the Jedi Code. Jar.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
I am, Master. I am ready to continue my training.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy in the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
Yes, I'm ready for the tests.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and... First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code by completing these fundamental precepts of our order.
Very well.
There is no emotion.
There is no emotion. There is peace.
There is no ignorance.
There's no ignorance. There is knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is harmony.
There is no death.
There is force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber.
Ooh.
The lightsaber is the traditional
Yes,
weapon of
please.
our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt.
Yeah.
As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Oh, yes. Yes, a crystal. Yes, we get to pick a crystal. Very nice.
You have
Lightsaber.
come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
Yep. Yeah, this is something that they introduced here, whereas they've said that the color of a lightsaber is actually a representation of the type of Jedi that you are. We've got Jedi Knights, supposedly, so the Guardians. A Jedi Guardian, I mean. We've got the Jedi Consular, who has more of a focus on the use of the Force and using the Force to guide things. And then there is the Jedi Sentinel, which is more in between, but could also be, I guess, seen more as like a roguish form of Jedi. Kind of an interesting one. What colors are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian.
Yes.
This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
I think the character that we've started and built up thus far would probably work best as a Jedi Guardian. We've got our high strength as well, high dex. Whereas a consular would probably need a higher intelligence and wisdom, really. So let's go for the Jedi Guardian.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards.
Nice.
A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Oh, we... Or we would probably first stop the thugs and find out why they are attacking her, but then eventually also attack the thugs. I'm going to go with stop the thugs. I do think that's more of a consular answer, though.
On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Try to see a weakness. Sneak or find out why he turned. That would still be more of a diplomatic answer, though. Yeah, maybe just attack him again.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on
locked
the
doors.
other side.
We need to bash locked doors.
You do.
Yes, we smashed the door down.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question.
Right.
You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
Oh, probably take action to hunt them down.
I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Guardian. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Yes, the Jedi Guardian.
Here is a blue crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you in how to construct it.
It's interesting to look at the movies as well with this background knowledge of how the colors were supposedly representing forms of Jedi, because when we first meet Luke and he gets his first lightsaber, he gets the blue one, which is the one that he inherits from supposedly his father. So I guess Anakin Skywalker would be considered more of a Jedi Guardian. And then as Luke progresses and he faces off against Darth Vader and then loses his lightsaber during one of those fights, eventually he builds his own lightsaber, and that then becomes the green one. So you could see that the progression there is really from Luke being more of a rash young man, more of an activity-focused person during the original first two, so A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, is then being changed into a calmer individual during Return of the Jedi, and as such more focused on consular duties and being more diplomatic. Go! So that gives us a level in Jedi Guardian. We get 1 skill point. Let's put that in Persuade. Thank you very much. So, new feats. We have gained the following feats. We have gained Weapon Proficiency Lightsaber, Jedi Defense, Force Jump, Jedi Sense, and we are Force Sensitive. What do they do? Let's see. Lightsaber Proficiency, yes. Jedi Defense allows a character with an equipped lightsaber to deflect blaster bolts at any time. When a character is fired upon, an opposed roll is made against the attack, and if the result is greater than it is deflected, and if it's beaten by 10 or more, it's actually deflected back at the enemy. Really, really good stuff. And Force Jump allows us to swiftly jump to another enemy with a standard lightsaber melee attack. Very nice. Jedi Sense for +2 defense, always active. I don't know, Jedi are just better at defense for some reason. And Force Sensitivity is just allowing us to use the Force. Yeah, we grant 40 additional Force points to the character's base total. So, because we are Force sensitive, so strong in the Force, that's why we get that. Let's see. We already have improved to weapon fighting, so we can't go from master to weapon fighting just yet. We'll need to pick a feat. So let's take the weapon focused lightsaber, I guess. Or the advanced Jedi event. No, let's get the focus first. Powers. Okay, we get to pick a power. This is level 5, so we can't pick Cure just yet, which is a shame. That would be really nice. Affect Mind. Probably a good one to get. Yeah, let's get Affect Mind, because we'll probably need that. Hey. armor. A lot of them are restricted by armor. Stun's pretty good. Shock's pretty cool as well, but that is a dark side power, and we've played this character mostly as a light side character. Force push into the ground. Her lightsaber is pretty good as well. I'm thinking of going for the stun. Lovely. That also means that we now have the main reason that we stopped the leveling progression, because if you were to level earlier, you would not gain the same types of feat or the same power points, really. So you would get less force powers at the end. Whereas now, because we might have had more trouble getting through the original segment with Taris, this actually gives us better level ups.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Yes. It's time. Yeah, building the lightsaber. Oh yeah. Alright, lightsaber, blue. We don't have any power crystals yet, but this is what we... Nice little lightsaber, does 2d8 damage. Pretty good. A nice crit threat. Assemble! Look at that. Which is solid, but because we are a 2-weapon fighter, we do still need to put the vibroblade on the other. 1 to 10. And this is 2 to 12. This is a +4 bonus. Much as the... to 70. Solid. There we go. Got one lightsaber. And... okay. Master
You
Shah?
have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen.
Well, hopefully not too rare, because if you build your lightsaber wrong,
found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
Ooh! You can find crystals on Dantooine. So if you build your lightsaber the wrong way, it can explode. Yeah. Because there is this power pack in there that's pretty nasty. And a lightsaber can run forever for some reason. We can find crystals on Dantooine.
It is a rumor only. I do not know if there's any truth in it, but you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
Final challenge? Yes.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself.
Very well.
Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it.
And you want me to deal with it?
The in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers. A threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
And what would you have me do, Master Jar?
The Cathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
You know more than you're telling me.
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task.
Oh.
But remember this, my young apprentice.
Right.
A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the
There is something there that's spreading
stopped.
the corruption.
This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
With you, Master Jar. And with you. I guess Bastila's not allowed to come with us?
If you have questions, you should...
Okay, so we'll have to stick to Karth mission. Let's do the level up. Because we can now get quite a few level ups, and Persuade is now a class skill and no longer cross-class. Really nice. Powers, we can get Cure, which allows us to heal all party members within a 15-meter radius. Very good. It's based on Charisma though, so Charisma modifier has actually become important now. Let's see. Level 6. We could go for weapon specialization. Means all lightsabers will do more damage. I'm thinking we could also use some defense right now. So let's get the advanced Jedi defense. Your Dominate Mind enables persuasive use of the Force, so that will give us additional options in certain conversations. Really good. And we can go for level 8 as well. So let's pop a point in Charisma, because that's going to increase the strength of our Force powers. And get Wade in. Let's see, what do we want to get? Aura is just +2 defense and saving throw, but it's only for 20 seconds, so it's short. Force speed is pretty good versus speed. But we might get stun droid instead, because that builds up to destroy droid. What? We had a lot of XP. Sheesh. Disable droid or stasis? Stasis. There we go. Okay, Karth. What do you want? Injury. Rapid. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Sniper shot, so that's like the crit strike version of a rapid shot, really. I would prefer to get a rapid shot to improve rapid. And now you can get yours. Eesh. My strength. Makes no sense. Karth is using blasters. Why would you give him strength? I would think Dex makes more sense. Okay, we'll get him strength. For some reason. Toughness. Ooh. Weapon fighting. Because he's using two weapons. These suggestions really make. Okay, and mission. Scoundrel, so we can get all of the skills. We get sneak attack 3. Additional damage when the target cannot respond. Gearhead. Why Gearhead? That's fun and all. Really? Medium armor could be nice. She only uses a single blaster. She can use blaster rifles. Let's give her armor proficiency medium. And switch her from a heavy blaster to a blaster rifle if you can. For improved power blast. Yes. Improved scoundrel's luck. Yes. And sneak attack 4. We get some free feats in there. Dex. Obviously Dex. Get all of the skills. Yes. Okay, so she got some sneak attack 4, which is 4 to 24 additional damage. We get Scoundrel's Luck, which is chance of getting +4 defense at times. She's using dueling. Gearhead then. Is a skill monkey. Does that mean that this is not going to gain any bonuses from dueling? Happy blood. Where it is then?
Sure.
There. Let's get to it. Oh, maybe because we have a lightsaber, maybe the guy now wants to talk to us. He was being rather irritable.
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council.
Okay. Fine. Ish. Rude. So our force cure is going to make it so that we'll spend a lot less on medpacks.
The council has decreed you may come and go as you please.
Good. Alright, the courtyard. Ah. Let's make sure it's safe. Nemo! We found him!
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo.
This is where he's been.
I can help you with?
We keep looking for him in the ocean, but apparently he's just been standing here on Dantooine. They did tell us that nobody else was going to be allowed to help us with the task, so I guess we're going to have a question about Dantooine.
Well. What is it you wish to know?
Master Jar said there are caves.
Kinrath spiders infest the places.
Ooh.
They are attracted by the colors and heat given off by the crystals, I think. It is a pity. Those caves are strong with the Force. Is there something else I can help you with?
At this time.
I hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
Well, thank you, Nemo.
Greetings, friend.
God?
I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
I am merely an apprentice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. Does the Council require our presence?
Not at this time, but...
Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance?
Oh, who are you?
My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife, Rilke, here...
A pleasure.
...live on one of the northern farms. But The Cath Hounds and the Mandalorian problem.
Oh, so it's not just the Cath Hounds, it's also the Mandalorians.
We're here to ask the Jedi Council to help.
You mentioned Cath Hounds.
Recently, the Cath Hounds have been acting much more aggressively. They've even attacked some of the settlers. Those Mandalorian raiders have been milking the outlying farms dry, too. I hear John got hit really bad. Too bad about his daughter. I'm not sure exactly what the Council will do about it, but we need some help with this. I only hope they'll listen to me. Is there anything else you require?
I guess these are the people that we're supposed to be helping. I'll be good.
Farewell, then. May the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yes. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, Gar. He seems,
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
What are you talking about?
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding
I guess this
our
must be
livelihood.
John.
But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no. There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies
They have
come here to
Duros
Master
allies.
Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
Well, revenge is not really the Jedi way, but I can at least attempt to protect you.
I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Right. If that is what you wish. Sure, that's really what you... You're a Duros. Happened to you? Okay, so you collect from the world once the Sith fleet came. Scour the continents and boil the oceans. Oh, dang. No, not really. I'm not gonna ask him to give something back. That is... does not seem like the Jedi way to me. Okay, what else do we have over here? Yeah, settler. Nothing. Okay. So, time to head into the plane. Someone called Elise is standing here. And Adamla. Elise?
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
Your companion?
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open.
Bandits
I searched
of some
everywhere
sort?
and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if could he have been kidnapped?
Does anyone hold a grudge against him?
Not that I know of. None of my neighbors really know he's there.
Uh,
Maybe it was
what?
the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cath
Why
Hounds.
doesn't anyone know he's there?
Cath Hounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No. It must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Could it have been opened from the inside?
Well, yes it could have. But he had no reason to run away. His programming...
Programming? He's a droid?
Well, yes. He is a droid. But he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do
Your
without him.
precious?
He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
And you live alone with this droid?
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Very well.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Yeah,
Please,
she does.
I beg of you, return my droid to me.
I will help you find your droid.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him,
So-
please send him home to me.
I guess Jedi Padawan are task monkeys. That's what we're good for. Yes? What do you mean I'm not armed enough? I have a lightsaber in my hand. And this one we didn't find on an auction. You're a merchant. And you have noble purpose. What is this purpose? Oh, so you're trying to take advantage of these settlers and noble humans. You're like, oh, they're being attacked by cat hounds. How about I sell you these blasters? So you're trying to sell me something. The highest of quality weapons at the lowest of low prices. Right? Doubt. Weaponry it is, and weaponry I have. We just went from, hello, you look like you don't have enough weapons, to, what is it you would like to buy from me? Let's see what you're selling. Synagogue Wars of Casus Fat's battle armor, that's heavy armor, plus 10. Eesh. Some medium armor, bronzium light battle armor. Pretty good as well. 1500. There is some solid stuff here. Too expensive though. Oh. Sounds like cat hounds. Yep, cat hound. Okay. Let's stun one. And do normal attack. Easy. Yeah, and the force jump. This is so much easier. Stuff. We could go that way. To south. Let's do the northern area first. I see some more cat hounds around. Wait. Come on.
Down you go!
Quite easy. Quite easy. Yeah, this game is a lot easier when you're not trying to save levels. Oh, there's one. Ran off. Can't have that. There we go. I guess that's all of the cat hounds here dealt with. Or what do we have over here? This looks like the ruins that they were discussing earlier. Yeah, these are the ruins that Revan and Malak entered. A strange ruin. I bet that we get to go there later. And then, yeah, better go south. What we do? Where's mission? Mission. Come on. Thank you. There. Free healing. So nice. The Material Ground. Or, no, Matali Ground. I see loads of additional Cathans. But
you'll never get me.
Time to rumble.
one's a bit tougher.
How'd you like that?
And a flurry. Because we had such difficulty hitting things earlier. That's why we didn't go for flurry. Yes, come on. Yeah. Molto bene. There's a lot of Cathans here. Because they weren't kidding with the fact that they were having problems with the Cathan. There is a path further. Sound? We haven't found what's causing
Down you go.
them to come out just yet. There. You're the aggressive one, mission. Just going like, oh, just die already. Sheesh. Be nice. It's like they're doing this on purpose.
I'll show you.
We go south. Yeah, let's go south. We'll do the rest of Matale, like the Grove. There's quite a few areas here. I'm going to have a decent amount of hit points, these Cathans. Within what, 34 damage? 3 times? They still need a few hits?
Down you go.
Hello, Cathound. You being sneaky. Mission? Mission, sir? Ooh. Like there's someone there. Something tells me we need to have a little chat with someone. You see Mandalorian remains?
I will be your
home!
Juhani? What have you done with my companions? So I can't stun her that easily. How? Oi! You dare attack cards like that? He's hard to hit.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness.
Who are you?
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power.
Dark
this is the
power?
place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
You embraced the dark side? Why?
When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
You slew Quatra? Your master?
Yes. I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate.
That's the... Yeah.
It was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
And this is why people train with blunt swords, not with actual lightsabers. I was sent by the council to cleanse the taint. Grow.
The council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent
They
that I
didn't
can
send me
never
to
be saved?
kill you. I have no desire to kill you.
You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
Come now. You have much talent.
I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself.
Yes.
But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
It is not your fault.
It is. It is. It was I who hurt her. I who killed her. Her suffering is my fault alone. Leave me to my pain.
The young Cathar apprentice. So this is the original look of Cathars in to the Old Republic. She has fallen to the dark side, but not complete. To remove the taint, convince her to remove her dark feelings.
Now that I have caused such suffering to my master and those around me.
Even in death, the Force will allow her to.
If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Or then find a way to show them that you've freed yourself.
If I show them I am free of passion, that
Yes.
I am serene, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, and maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I have done?
Your inner peace and harmony will show them your
I
sincerity.
thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Goodbye, Juhani. The Juhani was the dark taint. Belay. The Lorgan Shield. Sure. Guess that means that we've completed the assignment. You see some Mandalorians back here, so let's do our rounds first. So level up for Karth. Too many Kathhounds. Come on then.
You asked for this!
Kind of weird to look at this. I'm not sure if the Horned Kathhound is just like the male version of a Kathhound or if it's like a different subspecies. I'm sure if that's ever explored. Alright, so much for these Mandalorian raiders. We've encountered some of the Mandalorian raiders and slain them. They did not seem as organized or as powerful as you had been left to believe. Perhaps you've not met their most powerful member. That will make sense. This might just be a scouting party. Get Mandalorian datapad. There is that. Jark went missing in Sector B. Risa saw someone moving south. They look suspicious. Terminal. That does sound more organized than being led to believe. There's another path up here. I guess this leads north. Yeah, that's to the Matali grounds. There's also a segment over here to the west. And there is a path south. What is? Yeah, that's over there. We can go even further south. The Sandral ground. Hello. We need to heal. Hello. Is that the droid we're looking for? C8.
Master Jedi, I am C842, a personal assistant droid.
No problem. Yes. A personal assistance droid?
As I said, I am C842, a personal assistant droid. Although in recent months, the assistance I made seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
Disproportionate? Are you Elisa's droid?
Did she send you to find me? When you saw me?
Were you running from her?
But I have my reasons. I'm afraid my element became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy.
Ooh, that is not healthy. All the time?
You don't want to know.
Probably not.
She rarely sees other people.
Just die already!
Me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those Kathhounds.
You sort them out?
I think it would be best if they were no longer a factor. She would be completely living people, please.
Just die already!
No, you should go back to her.
But why?
Because she's lonely and needs your support.
How could I be so selfish? I must not think only of myself, but of how it affects her. She must be frantic. And if she lost me...
Down you go!
I must return then. It is my duty.
Yes. Yes, it is, C8.
What?
Let's level car. Skill. Toughness, really? The toughness again? Okay, let's get the rapid shot, the master rapid shot.
Sure.
That extra bit of attack. Okay, so we found the droid who was having some issues with Elise because Elise was treating him like he was her dead husband. Sure what to make of that, really? No, we've reached Crystal Cave. These are spiders that he warned us about. I hope we can find some nice power crystals. Wrath. Come on. Oh, these actually hurt. We're actually damaged.
How'd you like that?
Take that!
And low on force now. They deal some kind of poison damage. A hive can wrap?
Take that!
Okay. Lots of eggs. Let's make sure.
I bet.
Could easily be destroyed, snuffing out the innocent life within. Oh, they're innocent. Acquired a lightsaber crystal. And another one. Another one. Why the few? I guess some Mandalorians thought they could find something good here. Let's leave the Kinrath eggs. I don't think they've really done anything against us. We got some new crystals. That could be nice. Don't show up here. The blue crystal, we've got a Bondar crystal, which is an upgrade item. A Rubat crystal, a yellow crystal. If we want, we can change the color of our lightsaber to a yellow one. And we can use these upgrade items. And some nice little crystals. Very nice. Just need to find a workbench for that. But that's not too hard here. I mean, there's one in the Jedi, next to the Jedi Council chambers. Hello. Did we miss you? Did we forget to slay you?
You asked for this!
Yes, we did. Thank you. For a day. Very kind. We found the droid, we found the crystals. That's mainly finding out if there's anything here. Oh, hello. The Duros. They are a lot weaker than the Mandalorians.
How'd you like that?
Come on, deal with them. And that's a level up. Anything? We got some credit, we got mines. It. Another Mandalorian data pad? Does that say the same thing? Curious. Remember not to take the XT model bike out. There was something funny with one of the intakes. Someone was dumb enough to take that thing out, he would have plowed right into the ground. Fun! Ooh. No, not trick injury. Persuade! We need persuade. We get improved force jump and night sense. Night sense. +4 to defense, always active. Good. And the improved force jump gives him +2 to hit as well. Very nice. Master Jedi defense, good one, or the damage. Let's get the defense up as much as we can first. And yes, disable droid. That's going to allow us to deal with those droids a lot easier. And just have skill. And a higher tier sneak attack, yeah. So the skill monkey classes don't really get their feats, but they get a lot of extra abilities, which you could call feats in a way. They are listed as feats. Ooh!
How'd you like that?
An albino Cathan. That's probably the alpha?
You asked for this!
They're not exactly the enemies that we really want to face using the lightsaber. Because they're not shooting blasters at us. And with the blasters we can just deflect them. We have that nice deflection bonus. Here? Hey, what is this place? Some kind of farm? Non-family members are not permitted entry. Need to find a way in for a non-family member. Maybe we can become a family member. A Sandral droid. Hello there.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I'll be going now.
Orders are clear. Please leave immediately. Only those on official family business are permitted on the family's land.
Alright. Alright. I'll be going. No worries. This is something for later. Maybe it has something to do with that very, very rude gentleman. Flourishing, flourishing. Oh, hello. Oh, my help. I guess that is all they have going for them. Pathhounds. High amount of hit points. Okay, so this is probably to the Metale grounds. Yes. Let's have a look first. Buluk. Hello, Buluk. Our arrival here is well timed. Why? Who are you? You were sent by the council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. Alright. So you're a detective of sorts. Oh, and they all speak basic and Huttese. But you want me to handle this because you want to teach. Okay, okay, it's time for Jedi Holmes. You want me to assist you in sorting out the truth from the lie. What do you want me to do? Listen to the subjects. And we can talk to the information retrieval droid with access to the archives. Okay. You will offer some guidance but not solve the case. Very well. Consider each man's accounts, check the facts with the information droids, and once we've gathered all the evidence, run through the possible scenarios. Very well. We will do so momentarily. So if we are very terrible at this, you're going to do it yourself. Okay, so 3 men were out in the field together earlier before the clouds broke. But it's weird because normally they would seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with dark storm clouds. The dead man was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. The rifle was found lying near his body with bloodstains on it, and it has been sent back to the Enclave for analysis. 2 other men were found. One was Handon Gould, he was unarmed, and the other was Ricard Lusov, who was carrying a hunting laser. Both men say they did not do anything and that they came across the body, but both also accuse the other. So there's more to this than... Is there anything else I should know? When he arrived, Handon was holding his side, and Rickard was favouring one of his legs. The side favouring a leg. Let's have a chat with the droid first, get all of the information.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Buluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. Right. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Ricard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
Let's start off with the body.
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
What about these plains?
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Kathhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by Kathhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago. To carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the
Yeah.
plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
Not really, but that at least explains why they're all carrying rifles.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
A hunting rifle would make sense with the...
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Alright, tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
That seemed like a very short story, and there's quite the opportunity of him accidentally shooting Caldernetic.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation.
I am.
I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Should I?
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see the killer?
I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
That seems very little information to go on. Does the body say anything else? It's apparently shot from behind. It's a blast. Yeah, I'm not leaving. Relax.
Is there any other information?
The droid doesn't have anything else.
So, what do you want to know?
What did you see happen? Oh, no, let's talk about the limping.
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what do you want to know?
He sprained his ankle running from the bush. What did you see
Well,
happen?
I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back.
So the rifle was yours. So the rifle was bloodied.
So, what do you want? I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those Cath hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, and pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
Not just yet.
So, what do you want? Right.
Thing is, yeah, is it really that easy that he accidentally shot him?
How can I be of further assistance?
You're holding your side.
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah, he's not telling the whole
How can I be of
truth.
further assistance?
Why were you out
I was
here?
taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Yeah, that's not telling us why. Do you often run around the
Yes,
plains?
quite often. Generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. Injured? How can I be... well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge.
See anything.
I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit. Master Baloo came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision. Of course.
Something is off. Something is very off here. Nobody's really giving any information. I want to discuss the word. We find the truth behind each piece of the puzzle. We will no doubt resolve the case. Someone said that he was nearby, heard a shot, ran over, only to find Cole already dead. And he said Rickard came out of the shadow of the rock holding a blaster. Rickard said that he was hunting Irias, saw one through the glare of the sun and shot. Oh. So he considers it unlikely that he accidentally shot Cole. So you're thinking at least one of them is lying. Or both of them. I'm having trouble with Handon because of the injury that he seems to have. I'm thinking Handon is lying. That is a thing. He didn't mention the weapon found by the body, whereas Rickard did say... But he didn't deny it was there either. He simply had no bearing on the questions asked. Fair enough. He said was not directly false. Yeah, that makes sense. What if Rickard is lying? Of course. The Jedi said that it was very cloudy and had lots of lightning, etc. So there would not be a sun glare. Of course. If it had happened, the sun would not have been visible, so we caught him in a bit of a lie. Yes. Doesn't prove he's guilty, but it is the first step in unraveling the mystery. Okay, the next one. We need a motive for the killing. Talk to them about their relationship with the victim. Okay, let's first talk to Handon.
How can I be of further assistance?
Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation.
Reputation?
Very inconsiderate of family, I heard.
Wait.
Merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you killed him yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
Must he?
How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course.
Okay, let's see what Rickard has to say about his relationship with the victim.
So, what do you want to know?
Who? Did you know the
Yeah,
victim?
I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So, what do you want to know?
Why would someone want to kill?
You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing
very
you so
flimsy
much
evidence.
trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy. Right.
Let's discuss the middle. We know Rickard lied about the sun blinding him. Let's examine the relationship of each man with the victim. Handon said he barely knew the victim, but Rickard and the victim were business partners. However, they supposedly got along quite well, so there wouldn't be a motive. But Handon told us about some kind of family issue. What if Handon is lying? I reconsider. Rickard is lying? He doesn't seem like that. Okay, so there is a record of him being in business. Let's have a chat with the
Is there any other
droid.
information you need?
Tell me about Calder and Handon.
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and
So
Mr.
they
Toole.
were
Is there
working
any other
together.
information you need?
They had a speeder together. But what about Calder and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port.
Oh my.
Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
No, that's quite enough.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Interesting.
How can I be
Okay.
of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you admit.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in. Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course, of course.
Right. What about...
How can I be of further...
So, what do you want to know?
You thought Calder was cheating you?
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport.
Yes.
We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
But there was bad blood between you two.
Right.
Let's say Rickard is lying. Because they had a fight. And if he found proof Calder was cheating him, things could escalate to violence. Yes. But Handon was also lying because he could be stalking him. Now we should focus on the murder weapon itself. Alright. What is the blood on it? Okay, let's talk to the droid first.
Is there any other information you need?
What about the weapon?
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Yeah, we know it did not belong to Calder because it belongs to Rickard.
So, what do you want to know? That blaster? Never seen it before.
What?
Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
But then, where is Calder's rifle if everybody supposedly has a rifle on him right now? Because of the Cath Hounds?
Right.
What happened to Calder's rifle?
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous Cath Hounds around.
Oh, yes?
Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Still don't like that he's holding his side.
Of course.
So it was Handon's weapon. So the blaster is Handon's, but he reported it stolen. Let's get some more information on the blaster.
So, what do
You thought Calder was cheating.
Calder, but we go back. That blaster? Never seen it before. Always that blaster.
It's not that.
How can I be of further... Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nedick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder
2 days ago.
seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less. But
2 days.
As much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How...
2 days. When was the weapon
that
found?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what
More
happened.
than a week.
Okay. How can I be...
Okay.
Of course.
More than a week. The blaster didn't belong to the victim, we know this. But
is there any other...
Is there a report of Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all.
He didn't report it
the
so.
record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any...
No, that's all.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen. Hardly even. How can I?
Okay, so we can't confront him directly. The blaster's handles, he lied about it being stolen. One final piece of the puzzle. There was a blood sample. And I need to talk to the information. Okay.
Is there any other...
About the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived.
Right.
The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
Why would there be blood on the weapon? He's limping and he had a wound.
How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No.
So. Right.
So we know it didn't belong to the victim. I'm thinking it's Handon's wound. Because he's clutching his side.
Hey, what are you doing?
Handon suffered a blaster wound. Oh. Rickard hit both of them. But they are both guilty. We know Calder was cheating Rickard in business. Why could Handon want Calder dead? Well, because he was cheating on him with his wife. So most likely both of them were out here to kill him. Handon found him first and shot him because of the affair, and then Rickard arrived on the scene. And he thought Handon was Calder and then shot in retaliation with the credits. Yeah.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Yeah, so they were both plotting murder and attempted murder, and Rickard also shot Handon. Such, they are both under arrest.
Dolpa da bonqualeo gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis ba mulira.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Achuta. Wonga kumbis.
Might just make a proper Jedi yet. Such faith, Carl. Such faith. Right, so much for Jedi Holmes. Let's head back up north. North, south. There's a whole area in between here. Probably filled with some Mandalorians. And a farmer.
You've been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
No. Oh.
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that's just generic evil. Let's do it. Okay. Easy now.
Time to rumble!
That wasn't too bad. Another Mandalorian data pad. What does this one say then? Missing. That's the same story about people moving south. Probably us. Hey. What's in the middle here? It looks like a large mansion. Matali.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I'll be going now.
These settlers have come to Dantooine seeking privacy. Perhaps we should respect their wishes.
Yes. Yes, we should, Karth. You are absolutely right. We should not just barge into their homes. You so can't because they're locked. Apparently they have such good locks that we can't use a lightsaber to open them. Which is quite impressive. We need force speed. Cause we're just walking and walking. Would a Jedi really break into a random mansion in the field? Well, I guess a normal Jedi wouldn't, but I think Mace Windu would. Mace would just be like, no, I need to go in here. But yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to just break into a random mansion. Where are we? Oh, yes. Should I save? Right, we've brought you your droid, Elise.
Thank
you can pretend it's your husband again.
Done if I had lost him.
It's
just so great to have him back.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go right home, right now, and celebrate. Aren't we, my lovely little droid? Don't worry.
Celebrate?
I'm gonna hug you and oil you and care for you and make sure you never, ever get away again.
Okay. Okay. That's a bit much. Oh, enjoy your oil bath, C8. My weird lady. Very weird lady. Slightly worrying. John?
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
I killed some of them.
Good. Good. Put them down like the animals they are. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too.
Come back when I find their leader. Eesh. That seems excessive. Oh, right, and these guys. We took care of the Cathars.
How may I be of assistance?
Guess we can't tell him that we took care of the Cathars. We'll have to tell the council. Him. Oh, hey, it's Juhani.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome.
They forgave her. Have you spoken to the council then?
I have spoken to the council, and they have helped me see the truth. The truth about myself, and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy.
Oh, that was a good lesson.
The path of light.
Where is she now?
After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help,
he's just going around making people angry. That's what Master Quatra is doing.
I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
Hey, I'm glad to see you're not getting hung up on all this. The past is in the past, you know?
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
Yeah, it's
I do not know what the council has
problematic.
in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Still think it's problematic. And then they wonder why so many Jedi are joining the Sith when one of their own is actively aggravating their Padawans and turning them to the dark side just by pretending to be dead. Let's see. Movement. Ooh, that's just a +1 on both. Nice. Ooh. 25% stun chance. DC 10. Yes, please. Is very lovely. Oh, I guess we should talk to Jar about completing our last trial.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her.
Yeah.
Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable.
She was mainly dedicated to her master, and that's what...
All. She struck her master in anger during her training, and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself.
So what about all the people who were killed because of the Cathars?
You as a full-fledged member.
I mean the Cathhounds. Because the fact that Juhani turned to the dark side made it so that there was this dark side location at the Grove. And then that caused all of the Cathhounds to become aggravated and start attacking people. So if this was just a little test, then why were all of these people killed? And then they say that the Jedi are from the light side. Uh-huh. I have doubts. I have quite a few doubts. Now then.
It is good to see Johnny has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned.
That's not good.
Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake.
Well, if it's so focused in the dark side.
It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
I will investigate the ruins right away. Yoda, who can talk in normal words.
Be sure to bring Bastila with you. There is a powerful link between you, and you will need to draw strength from each other during the trials ahead.
Well, so we bring Bastila, Jedi Sentinel. Are we bringing Karth or are we bringing Mission? Thinking Karth.
I demand justice.
Ooh.
The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine.
Oh, it's the rude person.
Punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
Well, anything.
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Mandalorians, Pathhounds.
Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance.
Very well.
Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
I shall look into it at once.
If Shen Matale is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matale and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course, but the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
Not to mention that I wouldn't mind getting out of this enclave for a bit. I mean, come on. How bad could it be?
Okay. Sure thing, Karth. Sure thing. But yes, just sitting there is not helping anyone. We should probably look into it. Maybe we can talk to the guy now. I guess Matale, that's the location that we couldn't enter a moment ago. Matale believes that the head of the rival Sandral family, Nurik Sandral, has kidnapped his son. We need to investigate the disappearance. We'll do. We'll do. Let's level up Bastila. Level 5. Can we give her, let's see. Speed is nice. Cancel first and second tier force powers active on the target. So that's like a dispel magic a bit. We need level 9 for that. Let's just get rid of the speed. Immunity to stun. Okay, that's solid. And Knight's Fence. So she's immune to fear and stun. She uses a dual-handed a double-bladed weapon, so we should get the improved 2-weapon fighting. And we can get your... Let's see. Temporarily bonus +4 to defense and all saving throws, and it was +2 before. Pretty nice, but I think we'll go with disabled. And wisdom. Yeah, makes sense. What do you advise? Or she? Fair enough. Master 2-weapon fighting? Yes, please. And night speed or Stacy? Movement speed is doubled, defense increased by 4, and an additional attack per round is gained. That's pretty big. A shame it's not a use on everyone ability.
Yes?
But it'll do. It'll do quite nice. Oh, that's where Elise is now. Okay. Oh, he left. How are you doing?
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I had lost him.
It's
just so good to have him back. We're just gonna go right home. Don't worry.
Please kill me. I don't think I ever felt so bad for a droid before.
Yeah. Poor droid. Poor droid. He's just gonna sit there and get oil baths all day long. A terrible life for a droid. Hey, we need to get going.
What can I
we
do?
now have speed. Da, da, da. That works. Needed a little boost. One of the main reasons I wanted to get 4 speed, because now we can move a lot quicker. And then we can always switch back to the main character.
Sure.
The Matali.
This is private property.
I am here on behalf of the Jedi Council.
You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
Very well. What's with all of the droids?
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council.
That doesn't seem like a protocol
I think my
droid.
demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandrels as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Why are you so certain the Sandrels are to blame?
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core world.
Yeah,
Soon
makes
after
sense.
we settled here, the Sandrels arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever
Why?
since.
What have they
Somehow I
done?
imagine the story from the Sandrels would sound just about the same, don't you?
The injustices the Sandrels have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the
Well,
Council
name
is
one
well
then,
aware of our many
at least.
disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandrel droids trespassing on my land.
What are they doing there?
I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission? I was
Why?
about to find
Why
out.
would they do that?
My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only
That
son and heir to the
seems
Matali estate,
excessive.
vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandral clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
We'll go and speak to him.
The only resolution possible is the immediate return of my son. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand.
What?
I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing.
Oh, you're trying to bribe us.
I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna remain neutral despite your attempted bribe.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including raising the entire
That
Sandral
seems
estate.
very
You'd be
excessive.
willing to risk open war over this.
It is the Sandrals who have started this.
And yes,
not I.
he is willing to
And I
risk
thought
that.
you would blame us if we failed. It seems everyone is responsible for your actions, except for you.
I don't need to stand here and listen to such impertinence.
Yes,
I'm
you do.
impressed, Carth. That interjection was very Jedi-like.
Oh, so you pick up a few things.
I'm afraid Alana's not just making idle threats. He is rash and foolish enough to attempt a full assault on the Sandral estate. Such action would result in an all-out war between the families.
I've seen men like Alan Matale before. He's so convinced that his hatred is justified, he's prepared to do anything. And if we don't intervene, there will be war.
Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
Oh, he's not a nice person. I get why the son would want to get out of there.
What?
I'm here.
Hey, we get some feed. Where are those destroyed droids? Can we find their corpses? Oh, hello. So we missed one.
Bastila, I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? Were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship
And
alive.
we're back to the Pride.
I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
You lost your lightsaber? Well, I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
Maybe losing lightsabers is a side effect of her battle meditation.
It's no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat.
Uh-huh.
The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber.
Yep.
Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Carth. Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
Yep. Oh. What? There's more?
You cannot win.
Huh. I thought for sure we dealt with all of the cat hands.
Down you go! You asked for
Guess not. Hey there. Some of them reappear. Yeah, there's one there as well. Oh, I see some Mandalorians. That is where the group was that we defeated before. Yeah. Oh, that must be the leader.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi.
A mere Jedi?
I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another
Mere.
lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Oh.
How'd you like that?
There.
So much for the Mandalorian leader. One loose end dealt with. And he has a bunch of lightsabers. Well then. We can go for blue or red. Blue it is, I guess. Yeah. Dual lightsabers. Sandral it is. It's the cave. That's where the sandral is. All the way over there.
Yes?
What? Sure.
Yes?
Ah, la, 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 la. This is getting ridiculous. Now there are two of them. Yes. Yes, two lightsabers. Just what we need. Be more. More.
Ready?
Yes?
Oh. Yes, he was still standing here. Okay, great. Could have walked with them. Guess we should use the front entrance. The more kind way to go about things.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
By the Jedi Council authority.
If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
Well, sure, but I am not in league with the Matalis, so I should speak to Nur.
Murad left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall.
Good.
Murad will meet with you there.
Good.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me?
Yes. I would like to talk to you about the disappearance. I'm here on behalf of the Jedi Council.
I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals.
I think I'm being quite
no
respectful.
authority here, and I respectfully ask you to leave this property at once.
Jedi are renowned for their fairness and pursuit of justice. There is nothing to fear from us, unless you have something to hide.
That's quite a line. You actually believe that? Don't you think someone is allowed to value
Yeah,
privacy?
they are.
Privacy is all well and good, but justice must be valued higher. Is it not obvious to you that this man hides something?
Actually, it is. All I'm saying is that not everyone welcomes the sight of a Jedi with open arms. Better get used to it.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
You'd think he'd at least have a conversation. And who might you be?
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
And who are you?
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassus disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible.
Cassus?
He's not thinking rationally.
Does this have something to do with what happened to Shen?
My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
What has he done?
You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority...
What has he done?
Absolute. My father has kidnapped Shen Matale.
Ah.
He's holding him prisoner here in the compound.
So he is.
He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassus.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Yeah, there's more going on.
Seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
No. Since Cassus went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassus. I'm afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Which means we need to get him out of here.
Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped.
Agreed.
Please find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
What is the problem between your
Alan
families?
Matale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my
Why?
father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassus and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Help me, random Jedi. You're my only hope. We will. We'll open the gate. Let's see if we can find Shen Matale. Ooh, hello. There we go. You've got disabled droid.
Sure.
Ready?
Nobody has explosives ability. Sure. Oh, that's rough. Well, this could be nasty.
Down you go!
There.
Some method of disabling droid. Yeah. We've got the disabled droid force power, which is really useful against droids. Next tier would be destroy droid. That does a nasty amount of damage. Do we have anyone with computer use skill on us? I don't think so. 0 1 0.
What?
We could get Karth to do it. Let's see. Northern hallway. That has mine. South hallway. There's one droid. This is where we're at. Security computer room. 3 droids in the central security room. Enough. 2 and a broken one in the repair room. 2 in the storage. Okay, that's not too bad.
Yes?
Yeah, that's where we came from. Hello. Oh, I guess a lightsaber works as a disabler as well. Yeah, it's quite well. That's to the security control room. But, oh, how nice of you guys to join me.
How'd you like that?
The Force fights with me!
Works. Quite well. What? Did they just run off to go and destroy... Oh dear. Nice. Try and stay focused. Okay, nothing here.
You asked for this! Down you go!
Lovely. Okay, we have a prison key. Now we just need to find the actual prison.
Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but there are many security droids guarding the halls.
Yep, yeah, we know.
You're Shen's only
There's not that many security droids anymore.
Please.
Ooh, you have a footlocker. Thank you for the credits and the map pack. Obliged. Ooh, with chains. That's nice. The disabled chain. This is where we were before. Good. Do that one. Just do it like that then.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
Here to rescue you, Shen.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous. It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia.
Oh.
She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I
He
was
likes
captured.
her.
If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
What if we take her with us?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandal doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Alright, alright. Really, why do you guys hate each other?
My father thinks the Sandals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Alright, I will. I'll talk to Rahasia.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
I have. But he won't leave without you.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it, but I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Very well. No, it's a little Romeo and Juliet.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia? I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia, Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
It was no problem.
No, we know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandra estate undetected.
Those droids couldn't do anything really.
But surely we can...
Oh, that's not good. That's not good either.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahesia!
Father!
Mr. Sandro!
Nurik!
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing.
Donkey!
You captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
You do need to calm down.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog!
Why don't you try listening
Our
to
children
your
don't
children?
know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
It's better to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decisions.
Rahesia and I don't want you to make decisions for us. We want to live alone away from you.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it. I disown you. Never set foot in my house again.
Will you go with Shen?
Rahesia, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
Oh, yes, she will.
Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl.
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahesia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
Yes, did you? Both of you, calm down.
I will not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
Well, guess they're at war now. But at least we saved Shen. It's something, I guess. Master 2 weapon fighting. Force suppression's pretty nice. Push is pretty useful. Hey there. How you doing? The speed's pretty good as well. We want to build up burst of speed so that we can get that additional attack.
What can I do?
Ooh. Stun. This persuasion check is hard. You need a 17 in persuade to 100% to succeed it. Which you can only do if you start a scoundrel. Oh, great! Yeah, fun. Fun times. Well, at least the kids are safe. I guess that's the most important thing. Toughness? Really? They want us to go with toughness? Fine.
What can I do?
Sure.
At least we'll get a few extra hit points. Oh, this game is one of your childhood memories. Must have played it over 100 times. You know it inside it. Yeah, I've played it a few times, but last time has been a long time ago. Many years ago. Restricted by armor. Oh, of course, I'm not wearing Jedi robes. Well, we'll have to do something about that later. Thank you. But I figured I'd revisit it because it had been so long, and we did the Old Republic playthrough before this, at least of the main storyline there, and there's loads of ties to this game, of course. So I figured it'd be nice to just freshen up. Let's go. Head away. I thought we already picked up all the remains, but it's not. Cassius's diet. So this is where you find Cassius. Old Republic doesn't really have a main story. It kind of does. Like the officially the Jedi line, the Jedi Knight line in the Old Republic is like the canon. But they all sort of mix. It's tricky. Deal with that cat sound.
Time to rumble.
And you could say that the Knights of the Old Republic storyline kind of ends at the end of Knights of the Eternal Throne. Because that finally concludes all of the stuff around the Emperor. It's not official, it's basically what the fanbase agreed upon to call it the most canon, since it's the closest to what KOTOR is. Yeah, that makes sense. But canon with Star Wars is already kind of difficult to talk about because of the whole Disney situation, which I still don't consider canon. I'm just not a fan of the Disneyverse version. But they did declare Revan canon. Not sure if they did so by accident, but... Goes. Okay. We need to head to the... It was really centered around Jedi Knight, story for expansions as well. The trailers feature a million... Yeah, they do. It is kind of focused around that. Or at least around a Force-sensitive person. It's kind of tricky to play Knights of the Fallen Empire and Knights of the Eternal Throne as a non-Force sensitive. Like, they gave some kind of explanation for it, but it just doesn't work as well. You really should be a Force sensitive character in order to have a proper story there. Okay. In we go. That's a dark ruin. Could do with some lights. Tried playing a tech character, but it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, true. You're not saying that a blaster wielder can't kill Force users. It happened before. Yes, it did, but the likes of Revan, Arkan, Valen, Malgus, or the Emperor. No, that just doesn't make sense. But what you could, of course, think that is the... Well, it's tricky with the Emperor. Like, well, in some chapters of Fallen Empire, you could say that the blaster is only a device to carry on the force power that's behind it, but even then, it just doesn't work. I played that as a trooper the first time, and that was just weird. It felt so off. So when I played that as a Sith warrior, that made a lot more sense. Ooh, that's a language we do not recognize. It sounds a little bit like Huttese, but it's not really. What language is that? What are you trying to say? Not Wookiees. Bastila, do you have any idea what he's saying?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Now we're somewhere. I recognize this language.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Communication was vital to ensure that the slaves constructed it according to the wishes. So the Selkath were slaves to build this temple?
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
You do like the Foundry flashpoint. Talks about defeating the Empire, but what he plans is not war, such as damn jazz. Yeah, well, of course that's mainly because of the fact that he's been held for 300 years and had slowly been going more and more insane because he was being tortured all the while. But yes, it's ridiculous that he'd want to kill everyone with Sith ancestry. That's just nuts. Want the Empire pacified as much as the next person, but that plan is just crazy. Yeah, it was a bit crazy, and then with the things happening in the Revan expansion, he just went much further and went completely nuts. There was a little bit of a good side again, or a more rounded Revan eventually after Eternal Throne in like the epilogue there, but yeah, that expansion is different because the personality is torn. Yeah. Why are you here, Guardian? You are the Overseer. The builders programmed to enforce discipline among the slaves. Well, they're constructing this project to the Starfall. We're not a builder. Who are these builders you keep talking about? The Masters of the Galaxy, the Conquerors of all worlds, the rulers of the Infinite Empire.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Well, the Infinite Empire is obviously the Empire they're talking about. If the Jedi Council learned of his plan, they would have stopped. Oh yes, Or at least tried to. Not sure if they were in an actual position to stop him, but they would have tried, at least. So, something must have happened to wipe the builders out. None can stand against their might and the power of the Starforge. Oh, they're not here. How long have you been here? 10 revolutions of the outermost planet around the sun.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
Oh, I don't think there's a mistake. You like the line when you defeat him in the Foundry, when he talks about Malik, yeah, about the end as the darkness takes you, I am nothing. Yep. Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex. A machine of invincible might. But what is it? What does it do? Okay, now he's looping. Guess he doesn't have the words to describe it.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we see.
Yeah.
The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Doesn't sound like a weapon, it sounds like a forge. Could it have been a factory or a weapons plant?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use.
Yep.
It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Tell me about Revan and Malik, the ones who came before us. They sought knowledge of the Starforge and its origin, and proved themselves worthy. What do you mean, prove? Oh, so the secrets are locked in the door behind you. And you failed.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The council sent
It was
him
Nemo they sent.
and it cost him his life.
Ah. Yeah, we met Nemo outside. Make sure to install the Brotherhood of Shadow fan-made expansion. Sounds interesting. Have to have a look at that. Did you kill the Jedi over there? Ah, the temple's own protections will destroy them. And there are other things in here. How can I prove myself worthy? So we have proving grounds both east and west.
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic.
Most likely.
We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Then we'd better unlock them. Let's take this one first. At least after going through Nemo's remains. Digital Crystal Jedi Knight Robe. Just what we needed. That's gonna lower our AC by a lot. Dang. But let's do it anyway. I'm gonna move Darvik suit. Hearth though. Yeah, Riyadu strength amplifier in there.
What?
Oh, they're just droids. We can deal with droids. But increases dexterity by 8, so while damage taken is increased, chance you'll be hit is... Yeah.
There. Let's go!
Jeez, they have a high save. There we go.
How'd you like that?
And now we can use burst of speed, which makes it
You cannot win.
even better.
Let's go!
Let's make this quick.
Immune to energy. Okay, let's just swiftly switch to regular blades then. Oh yes, that works. That was a lot easier once we switched. Thanks. Items? Yeah, we got through them easily with regular blade. It was a lot easier. Let's see. Attempt to slice the ancient system. Failure. Okay, yeah, we don't have computer skill, really. Let's press a button. Let's press many buttons in random. Let's just talk. Insert a data pad. Interfacing. Rosiki. Now talk. Datapad's released. Computer goes silent. There we go. We've got our language analysis. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Well, they're life-giving, so they're not desert, they're not volcanic. Oceanic will make sense. Grassland would make sense. I guess arboreal? That do it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, and another one. At least with this one, you actually see the shield. If you failed, the droid reactivates. Okay, yeah, then we got it. There we go. Schmackadoo. No loot. No loot. Talk to the computer. Insert the data pad. Talk again. Okay. Identify the 3 primary death-giving. Well, that's obviously going to be the opposite ones then. So desert, volcanic, and barren. Breaking death seed. That do it? think that did it. I guess we found what Revenant meant. A device.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple.
It's a
This
map.
must be where their journey down the
Some
dark
sorts
side began.
of coordinates.
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
Probably. But what is it?
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Dantooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
But perhaps these worlds have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the
Even if she's wrong, you still need to figure out what's going on.
What we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action.
Yeah.
Though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Agreed. Agreed. Let's get our lightsabers back in. Kinda nasty to have droids here that are pretty much immune to lightsabers. Burst of speed. Da. I really thought I took care of all of the Cathars. I think they just returned. I do think that these are kind of weird clothes for a Jedi.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't.
Yeah, I took care of their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
Thank you.
Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Sure. Great deed. I slaughtered some Mandalorians. Some leftover Mandalorians. Ooh. Bastila. It's always the same people lurking behind. Yeah. Alright then. Needs to get back to the council. So better get that ready here. Let's do some saving. I am gonna call it there for today because it's we've gone 45 minutes past the normal time, so gonna end it there for today. So next time we'll have a chat with the Jedi Council on what we found regarding the Starforge in the old ancient ruins of the Infinite Empire. That's going to be great. We made a nice bit of progress today. We cleared most of Dantooine, I think. And next time we'll have to do some exploring of different planets, so that's going to be fun. I hope you all had fun coming along with me for this segment of Knights of the Old Republic, and will be joining me again next time, most likely same time, same place, so that will be next week on Sundays. And with that, I bid you adieu. Have a nice week, have a nice weekend. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.